Ladies and gentlemen, the secret of becoming mentally strong lies not in the absence of struggle, but in our response to it. Strength is not found in avoiding life's challenges, it is forged in the furnace of adversity. Mental fortitude is about understanding that you have the power within you to face anything life throws your way. Understanding mental fortitude involves recognizing that mental strength is not about denying or suppressing your emotions, but rather about cultivating a mindset that allows you to navigate through life's challenges with resilience and poise. It is the capacity to face adversity, setbacks, and discomfort head-on without allowing them to control your thoughts or actions. Mental fortitude is built on the foundation of acknowledging that life will present difficulties, and those difficulties do not define you, your response to them does. Developing mental fortitude requires a deep self-awareness. It involves taking a hard look at your own thought patterns, recognizing where you might be holding yourself back with self-limiting beliefs, and choosing to shift those beliefs toward a more empowering perspective. It's the realization that your mind can be your greatest ally or your biggest obstacle, and the key lies in how you choose to direct it. When you encounter fear, doubt, or frustration, understanding mental fortitude means seeing these emotions as signals rather than roadblocks. They are indicators that you are stepping out of your comfort zone, that you are facing something significant. Instead of running from these emotions, you learn to embrace them, to sit with them, and to understand what they are trying to teach you. This understanding is also about developing a mindset of growth rather than a fixed one. It's easy to believe that certain traits or abilities are set in stone, that you are either strong or weak by nature. However, mental fortitude challenges this notion by asserting that strength is something you cultivate over time. It's about adopting the belief that you can improve, adapt, and become better through effort and perseverance. When you understand this, you begin to see failures not as final verdicts on your abilities, but as valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. You start viewing setbacks as part of the process rather than as proof of your limitations. Furthermore, understanding mental fortitude means accepting the reality of vulnerability. Many believe that to be mentally strong, one must appear invulnerable, constantly composed, and in control. However, true mental strength involves recognizing that vulnerability is not a weakness but a part of the human experience. It means being honest with yourself about your feelings, allowing yourself to experience them fully, and not letting them dictate your decisions. This acceptance creates a mental space where you are not fighting against your emotions, but instead learning from them, allowing you to move forward with clarity and purpose. Another key aspect of understanding mental fortitude is the ability to manage your focus. Life is full of distractions, and often these distractions come in the form of negative thoughts and worries about things that are beyond your control. Mental fortitude involves the discipline of redirecting your focus toward what you can control: your thoughts, your actions, and your responses to situations. It's about training your mind to let go of the things that drain your energy and channeling that energy into actions that align with your goals and values. This focus becomes a powerful tool in overcoming challenges because it keeps you grounded in the present moment and enables you to take decisive, purposeful actions. In understanding mental fortitude, you also come to realize the importance of perseverance. Mental strength is not a static quality that you either possess or lack. It is dynamic and requires consistent effort to maintain. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the weight of your challenges seems too heavy to bear. But mental fortitude is built in those very moments when you choose to push through, to take one more step forward, even when every fiber of your being wants to quit. It's the understanding that mental strength is not about never feeling weak. It's about what you do when you feel weak. It's about showing up for yourself again and again, despite the obstacles in your path. Embracing change and uncertainty is a crucial component of mental strength that involves not just tolerating the unpredictable nature of life, but actively seeking out and learning from it. Many people spend their lives trying to avoid change, seeking comfort in routines and the familiar because it provides a sense of safety. However, life is inherently unpredictable, and clinging to the illusion of stability often leads to disappointment, stress, and stagnation. The reality is that change is the only constant, and the sooner you learn to embrace it, the more resilient and adaptable you become. To embrace change means to alter your perception of it. Change is often perceived as a threat because it disrupts the status quo and brings with it a level of uncertainty. This uncertainty can trigger fear and anxiety because it challenges your need for control and predictability. But if you shift your perspective, you can begin to see change not as a loss of control, but as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Each change, whether welcomed or uninvited, carries within it the seeds of potential. It presents you with the chance to reinvent yourself, to learn new skills, and to discover aspects of yourself that remain dormant when you stay within the confines of your comfort zone. When you embrace change, you are not just passively accepting it, you are actively engaging with it. This means stepping into the unknown with a mindset of curiosity rather than fear. It involves asking yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can this change make me stronger? By approaching change with curiosity, you transform it from something to be feared into something to be explored. This shift in mindset allows you to navigate the challenges that come with change more effectively because you are no longer resisting the process. Resistance only creates friction and stress, while acceptance opens the door to adaptability and growth. Embracing change also means letting go of the need for certainty. As humans, we have a natural inclination to seek out certainty and to make sense of the world around us. We make plans, set goals, and build routines in an effort to create a predictable environment. While planning and routine have their place, an over-reliance on them can lead to a rigid mindset that struggles to cope when things don't go as expected. Life is full of twists and turns, and when you accept that uncertainty is an inevitable part of the journey, you free yourself from the paralyzing grip of fear. You begin to realize that uncertainty is not something to be avoided at all costs, but something to be embraced as part of the adventure of life. Moreover, embracing change and uncertainty involves cultivating a mindset of flexibility. Flexibility means being open to new experiences, ideas, and perspectives. It's about being willing to adjust your plans when necessary and to approach challenges with a problem-solving mindset rather than a defeatist attitude. This flexibility is what allows you to adapt to new circumstances without losing your sense of direction. When you are mentally flexible, you can pivot when needed, finding new paths and opportunities that you might have otherwise overlooked. It's the understanding that there is more than one way to achieve your goals, and sometimes the path that you thought was the right one may need to change to accommodate new realities. In the process of embracing change, you also learn the importance of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and to keep moving forward even when things don't go as planned. When you embrace change, you acknowledge that setbacks are not permanent roadblocks but temporary detours. They are part of the ebb and flow of life. By viewing setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures, you build the resilience to keep going, to keep growing, and to keep growing, and to keep evolving. This resilience becomes a core part of your mental strength, enabling you to face future uncertainties with greater confidence and poise. Embracing change and uncertainty also requires a strong sense of self-awareness. You need to be aware of your own responses to change, your fears, your insecurities, and your habitual ways of dealing with the unknown. Self-awareness allows you to identify the root causes of your resistance to change and to address them constructively. It's about understanding why you feel threatened by change and using that understanding to develop healthier, more adaptive coping mechanisms. This self-awareness enables you to approach change not from a place of reactivity, but from a place of intentionality. You can choose how you respond to change, and in doing so, you reclaim your power in situations where you might otherwise feel powerless. Embracing change and uncertainty involves trusting in the process of life. It means recognizing that you cannot control every aspect of what happens, but you can control how you respond to it. This trust is not a passive surrender, but an active choice to believe in your own ability to navigate through whatever comes your way. It's about having faith in your capacity to adapt, to find solutions, and to grow through every experience. This trust gives you the strength to move forward, even when the path is unclear, because you know that each step, no matter how uncertain, is a step toward growth and transformation. Cultivating self-discipline is the cornerstone of mental strength and personal growth. It is the ability to control one's impulses, emotions, and desires to achieve long-term goals. Unlike motivation, which can be fleeting and dependent on external factors, self-discipline is an internal force that drives you to take consistent action regardless of how you feel at any given moment. It's about making choices that align with your values and objectives, even when those choices are difficult or uncomfortable. Self-discipline is not about depriving yourself, but about taking charge of your actions and making decisions that will benefit you in the long run. The journey to self-discipline begins with self-awareness. To cultivate self-discipline, you must first understand your habits, triggers, and weaknesses. This requires an honest examination of your behavior patterns and an acknowledgement of the areas where you often lose control. For example, you might recognize that you tend to procrastinate when faced with challenging tasks, or that you give in to distractions easily. By becoming aware of these patterns, you can begin to address them directly. Self-awareness provides the foundation for change because it allows you to identify the specific areas where self-discipline needs to be applied. Setting clear goals is another critical aspect of cultivating self-discipline. Without a clear vision of what you want to achieve, self-discipline can seem like a vague and abstract concept. Goals give you a sense of direction and purpose. When your goals are specific, measurable, and time-bound, they create a framework within which you can exercise self-discipline. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," you might set a goal to exercise for 30 minutes every day or to cut out processed foods from your diet. These concrete objectives provide a roadmap for your actions and make it easier to exercise self-discipline because you know exactly what you're working toward. Once your goals are set, cultivating self-discipline requires creating a plan and sticking to it. This involves breaking down your larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks and creating a daily or weekly schedule to accomplish them. Planning is essential because it helps you anticipate obstacles and distractions that may arise. By having a plan in place, you are better equipped to stay on track when challenges occur. For example, if you know that you tend to waste time on social media, you might schedule specific periods for checking your phone and set boundaries for when you need to focus on your work. A well-thought-out plan acts as a guide, helping you maintain discipline by keeping your actions aligned with your goals. One of the most challenging aspects of self-discipline is learning to delay gratification. In a world that often promotes instant pleasure and quick fixes, the ability to postpone immediate rewards in favor of long-term success is a powerful skill. Delaying gratification means resisting the temptation to indulge in activities that provide short-term pleasure but do not contribute to your long-term objectives. For example, choosing to work on a project instead of watching TV or opting for a healthy meal over junk food requires self-discipline. It's about understanding that the temporary discomfort of self-control is outweighed by the lasting benefits of achieving your goals. Each time you choose to delay gratification, you strengthen your self-discipline muscle. Cultivating self-discipline also involves managing your environment. Your surroundings play a significant role in influencing your behavior, and setting up an environment that supports your goals can make it easier to exercise self-discipline. This might mean removing temptations or distractions from your immediate environment, such as keeping unhealthy snacks out of your home if you're trying to eat healthier, or setting up a dedicated workspace to avoid distractions while working. Additionally, surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage your goals can have a positive impact on your self-discipline. When your environment aligns with your objectives, it becomes a powerful ally in helping you maintain discipline. Another key element in cultivating self-discipline is the practice of self-control. Self-control is the ability to regulate your emotions and reactions, especially in situations where you might feel stressed or tempted to act impulsively. Developing self-control requires you to pause and reflect before making decisions, particularly when you are faced with choices that could derail your progress. For instance, when you encounter a situation that triggers an emotional response, practicing self-control means taking a moment to breathe, assess the situation, and choose a response that aligns with your long-term goals. Over time, this practice becomes a habit, making it easier to remain disciplined in the face of challenges. Mindset plays a crucial role in the development of self-discipline. A growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work, is essential for cultivating self-discipline. When you have a growth mindset, you view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. This mindset encourages perseverance and resilience because you understand that setbacks and failures are part of the learning process. With a growth mindset, you are more likely to stay disciplined in the pursuit of your goals, even when things get tough, because you believe in your ability to improve and overcome difficulties. Habits are the building blocks of self-discipline. Developing positive habits and routines can make the practice of self-discipline more effortless. When an action becomes a habit, it requires less conscious effort to perform. For example, if you make it a habit to exercise every morning, it becomes a natural part of your routine rather than a daily decision that requires willpower. The key to forming habits is consistency. By consistently practicing a desired behavior, you gradually turn it into an automatic response. This process reduces the mental effort needed to stay disciplined because your actions become ingrained in your daily life. Cultivating self-discipline also means being willing to make sacrifices. Achieving your goals often requires giving up certain comforts, pleasures, or activities that do not align with your objectives. Sacrifices might include spending less time on leisure activities, waking up early to work on your goals, or saying no to social invitations that interfere with your plans. While these sacrifices might seem difficult in the moment, they are necessary for making progress. Self-discipline is about prioritizing what matters most and being willing to let go of what doesn't serve your long-term vision. The sacrifices you make today become the foundation for the success you build tomorrow. A crucial aspect of self-discipline is self-compassion. While self-discipline involves pushing yourself to stay on track, it also requires treating yourself with kindness and understanding when you slip up. No one is perfect, and there will be times when you fall short of your goals or give in to temptation. Instead of being overly critical of yourself, use these moments as learning opportunities. Reflect on what caused the setback and how you can handle it differently in the future. Self-compassion allows you to bounce back from failures with a renewed sense of purpose rather than becoming discouraged and giving up. It's about striking a balance between holding yourself accountable and recognizing your humanity. Tracking your progress is an effective way to reinforce self-discipline. Keeping a record of your actions and achievements helps you stay motivated and accountable. When you track your progress, you gain a clearer understanding of where you are in relation to your goals. This awareness allows you to make necessary adjustments to your plan and to celebrate the small victories along the way. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical fitness, tracking your workouts, diet, and other related habits can provide tangible evidence of your progress. Seeing how far you've come can boost your confidence and encourage you to maintain discipline. Cultivating self-discipline involves a commitment to continuous improvement. Self-discipline is not a one-time effort, but a lifelong practice. As you grow and achieve your goals, new challenges will arise that require you to adapt and strengthen your discipline further. This means being open to learning, seeking feedback, and constantly refining your approach. The power of purpose is a driving force that can transform your life, giving it direction, meaning, and motivation. Purpose is more than just a goal. It is a deep-seated reason for your existence that fuels every action you take. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you wake up each day with a sense of direction and a reason to push through challenges. Purpose serves as your internal compass, guiding you through life's complexities and helping you make decisions that align with your core values and aspirations. It's the underlying reason behind why you do what you do, the spark that ignites your passion and keeps you moving forward, even when the path gets tough. Discovering your purpose requires introspection and self-awareness. It involves looking inward to understand what truly matters to you, what your strengths are, and how you can contribute to the world around you. Many people go through life without ever stopping to ask themselves what their purpose is, drifting aimlessly from one thing to another. But when you take the time to reflect on your passions, values, and talents, you begin to uncover a deeper sense of what you are meant to do. This discovery process can be challenging because it often requires confronting difficult questions about who you are and what you want out of life. However, this journey of self-exploration is essential because it lays the foundation for living a life of purpose. Having a strong sense of purpose gives you a clear sense of direction. It acts as a roadmap for your life, helping you to prioritize your goals and make decisions that are in alignment with your greater vision. When you know your purpose, you are less likely to be swayed by distractions or the opinions of others. You develop a strong inner conviction that guides you in the right direction, allowing you to stay focused on what truly matters. This clarity of purpose enables you to say no to activities, relationships, and opportunities that do not serve your mission. It empowers you to make choices that may be difficult in the short term, but are ultimately aligned with your long-term aspirations. The power of purpose also lies in its ability to provide motivation and resilience. Life is full of obstacles, setbacks, and periods of self-doubt. Without a sense of purpose, it is easy to become discouraged and give up when things get difficult. However, when you are driven by a purpose that resonates deeply within you, you find the strength to keep going, even in the face of adversity. Purpose fuels your motivation by reminding you why you started in the first place. It becomes the reason you push through the discomfort, the failures, and the uncertainties because you know that what you are working towards is bigger than any individual setback. It gives you the resilience to overcome challenges and turn them into opportunities for growth. Purpose has the power to transform your mindset. When you live with purpose, you shift from a mindset of scarcity and limitation to one of abundance and possibility. You start to see the world not just in terms of what it can give you, but in terms of what you can contribute. This shift in perspective opens up new possibilities and opportunities that you may have overlooked before. You become more proactive in seeking out ways to fulfill your purpose, and in doing so, you create a positive ripple effect in your life and the lives of those around you. Purpose enables you to live beyond yourself, focusing on how you can use your gifts and talents to make a difference in the world. Living a life of purpose brings a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that material success alone cannot provide. Many people chase after external achievements, money, status, possessions, only to find that these things do not bring lasting happiness. While achieving material success can be gratifying, it often leaves a void if it is not connected to a deeper sense of purpose. True fulfillment comes from knowing that you are living in alignment with your values and contributing to something greater than yourself. When you are living your purpose, every achievement, no matter how small, feels significant because it is a step towards fulfilling your greater mission. This sense of fulfillment becomes a source of inner peace and contentment. Purpose also has the power to create a sense of community and connection. When you live with purpose, you naturally attract people who share similar values and aspirations. You become part of a community of like-minded individuals who support and inspire each other. This sense of connection is essential because it reinforces your purpose and provides a support system that helps you stay on course. Being surrounded by people who understand and share your vision creates a sense of belonging and encourages you to continue pursuing your purpose, even when the journey gets tough. This network of support can provide encouragement, resources, and insights that propel you further along your path. Moreover, the power of purpose extends to your mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown that having a sense of purpose is linked to lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. When you have a clear purpose, you are more likely to engage in behaviors that promote health and well-being because you see the value in taking care of yourself to fulfill your mission. Purpose provides a sense of hope and optimism, even in challenging times. It reminds you that your life has meaning and that you have a role to play in the grander scheme of things. This sense of meaning can be a powerful antidote to feelings of emptiness or existential angst, providing a foundation of stability in an often chaotic world. Purpose is not static, it evolves as you grow and change. What you perceive as your purpose at one stage of life may shift as you gain new experiences, insights, and perspectives. This is a natural part of the journey and underscores the importance of remaining open and adaptable. As you pursue your purpose, you may find that it expands or takes on new dimensions. For instance, a purpose that begins as a personal quest for self-improvement might evolve into a desire to help others achieve the same growth. This evolution is part of the deepening of your understanding of what truly matters and how you can best contribute. Embracing this dynamic nature of purpose allows you to remain flexible and responsive to life's changes while staying true to your core values. The power of purpose also lies in its ability to create a legacy. When you live with purpose, you think beyond the immediate moment and consider the long-term impact of your actions. Purpose-driven individuals are often motivated by the desire to leave a positive mark on the world, whether through their work, relationships, or contributions to society. This focus on legacy inspires you to act with intention and integrity, knowing that your actions today will shape the future. Creating a legacy is not about seeking recognition or accolades. It is about knowing that you have used your life to make a meaningful difference. This sense of contribution gives you a profound sense of satisfaction and purpose that transcends the fleeting nature of personal achievements. Purpose also plays a crucial role in shaping your identity. When you live with purpose, you define yourself not just by what you do, but by why you do it. Your purpose becomes an integral part of who you are, influencing your values, beliefs, and actions. It provides a framework for understanding your place in the world and the unique contributions you can make. This sense of identity is empowering because it gives you a clear sense of self. You are no longer defined solely by external circumstances or the expectations of others, but by your commitment to living out your purpose. This strong sense of identity fosters confidence and self-assurance, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with a greater sense of ease and clarity. The power of purpose is a transformative force that touches every aspect of your life. It shapes your goals, influences your decisions, and provides the motivation and resilience needed to overcome obstacles. It brings fulfillment, fosters connections, and contributes to your overall well-being. It evolves with you, creating a dynamic path of growth and contribution. And it leaves a lasting legacy that extends beyond your individual life, impacting others in the world in ways you may never fully realize. The journey to becoming mentally strong is a profound exploration of understanding oneself, embracing change, cultivating self-discipline, and living with purpose. Mental fortitude is not something that happens overnight. It is a continual process of growth and learning. By understanding mental fortitude, you gain insight into your inner strength, which allows you to face life's challenges with resilience and confidence. Embracing change and uncertainty equips you to navigate life's inevitable shifts, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Cultivating self-discipline becomes the backbone of your actions, helping you stay focused and committed to your path, even when the going gets tough. And the power of purpose gives your life meaning, guiding your decisions, fueling your motivation, and ultimately leading you toward a life of fulfillment and impact. In this journey, mental strength is not just about enduring hardship, it is about thriving despite it. It's about building a mindset that sees possibilities instead of limitations, that finds strength in vulnerability, and that seeks purpose over mere existence. By adopting these principles, you create a foundation that not only supports you in times of difficulty, but also propels you toward achieving your greatest potential. Mental strength is the key that unlocks a life of intentionality, resilience, and profound joy. It empowers you to live not as a victim of your circumstances, but as the architect of your destiny.